I went from being full-time theater to not at all, and being a single mom having to raise my son by myself all the time, all of a sudden. And so there was a lot of lack of joy in my life, and perhaps even slight suicidal tendency. I don't know what actually brought me in the door. It might have, I will admit that, it might have been like whatever. What might have scared me before was like, So I went into the class wanting something completely different to just like get me out of my head, basically. It did that. So even if I had no performance background, even if I wasn't, used to being physically active and fit, it gave me something on an emotional level that is pretty much, undescribable. It basically helped me face my fear of, stepping into the unknown, and it's been an incredible. Oh God, I'm getting emotional, but like a new family of wonderful circus people.
Of how the show brought people together. We saw a pretty diverse creative team really gel over the working period of the show, and I'm so proud of all the students. I mean, this is something where we had 55 people from really varying backgrounds. Some of them were investment bankers, worked in publishing. We had people who were just out of college from everything from English to theater. We had some people who were, upper level students and professional faculty on the show, but to actually make one cohesive body out of that. That was what I was really most impressed with and most proud of everyone over the show, is that everyone really came together.
Terrifying and wonderful. Awesome. What was your favorite part?
Yeah, that was really beautiful.
I've never seen that before, and I've never done recitals. Totally interesting show. I've never seen anything like it, so it was great to really experience it in the front row.
Yeah, we wish we were hired because kind of heard it.
Oh, that's so great.
And we were sad that the dog died. But you guys did a wonderful job. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was really great to have people come back stage on the second day and hear what their family members were saying of it, and someone had gotten into a huge philosophy conversation, and their mom thought it was one thing and their dad thought it was another. And
yeah, I really appreciated that. I think the audience really read the show very similar to how we intended it, and at the same time I think we had enough interesting diversity to it where we saw that it was effective, that we didn't lock down all the meanings, that we got like a good interpretation on it.
And different people got different things out of it.
The inspiration that I draw that keeps me going to the school and has kept me going through Takura and on to the next run of it has really been the way that what I see in people. This is something that I really enjoyed during my career, but I think that the reason why I've tapered off as a performer and really moved more into directing and working for the school has been that I think one performer can inspire some people, and often it's largely for their own personal benefit that an individual performer will work. But I think by having the structure of the school, we actually make something where things like Takura can happen, where you can actually have large groups and teams come together. I saw people who, like, when they walked in here, their first day in class, they're saying things like, I can't do it, or they're getting down on themselves, people who have body image issues, people, and like understandably, like, I was frustrated when I first started doing this, but to see all these people and see how strong and beautiful they looked on stage, it was just incredible. I could see the smile, the enthusiasm, the drive, the things that you want to see as a coach, because it's such a crystallization of them being human, them not being a fantastical character, but playing a fantastical character and becoming human through doing it. That's what was really moving me through the process.